The Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, Cibn, has declared a net operating surplus of 1.37 billion naira for 2023, marking a significant growth from the 837.94 million naira recorded in the previous year. This was announced by the outgoing President of the Cibn, Dr. Ken Okpara, during the Institute annual general meeting in Lagos. Plus TV correspondent Love Ikuku Oyedokun was there and now reports.
It is the 2023 annual general meeting, NAGM, an election of new officers who will steer the affairs of the Institute for the next 2 years. The outgoing president, Dr. Ken Okpara, gave an opening remark, which was preceded by a minute of silence in honor of their departed colleagues.
Departed colleagues, our heads, and mention them. Mark or Sam, Professor Mali is a man before he came a fool.
Presenting his report, Dr. Ken Okpara said the Institute hit the billion-naira mark, achieving a net operating surplus of 1.37 billion naira in 2023, which represents a 63.60% growth.
Similarly, total revenue grew from 2 billion in 2022 to 2.78 billion in 2023, representing again over 35% growth. Our total assets grew from 7.8 billion in 2022 to 9.1 billion in 2023. Our cost-income ratio for the year ended December 31st, 2023, stood at 50%, down from 59.4% in the corresponding period in 2020.
The president expressed confidence that the Cibn will continue to work stronger financially despite the economic downturns. After the presentation of facts and figures, the external auditors affirmed that the financial position of the Cibn was in agreement with the book of accounts.
The consolidated and separate statement of comprehensive income, changes in equity and cash flow for the year then ended, and notes to the consolidated and separate financial statements, including summary.
And it was commendation all the way for the outgoing president, Dr. Okpara, and his team for piloting the affairs of the Institute in an unprecedented growth.
You can hardly find an entity that achieves a reduction in that, especially in an environment where inflation is galloping. I was surprised to find that we achieved a reduction. So I think management has operated efficiently, and I also know that the council has done very well. So this is commendable, and I want management to continue to do those things that they've done that have led to this reduced cost-to-income ratio. Thank you.
Well, wonderful report provided. As the past president, one of the things that lies in our heart is to see that the strategic trust has been followed, and we are growing in leaps and bounds. And I hope that the incoming president and his team will observe this and look at it and follow through. Each time will come and will look at account. I just start. I've been to other bodies that I don't see account to look at. So I want to commend you for the work done.
Professor Pius Olariwaju was elected as the new president of the Institute, along with other elected officers for the 2024-2026 tenure.
For the post of the president, we have Professor Olariwaju Pius Oladimeji, PhD, FCID, with 645. Yes. For the first vice president, we have Mr. Alabi Oladele Adeji.
In his acceptance speech, Olariwaju described the outgoing president as a great leader who had positioned the Institute in a path for growth and greatness.
I said, the central folder,
as we are preparing for this transition, that the indelible mark that we left behind will remain with us for a very long time. Because we came in, without people thought you won't be able to achieve the way you have achieved. You surpassed all expectation. You gave us a seamless transition, both from the perspective of the ESCO and what we are witnessing today. Once again, I want to salute your courage and your dedication to duty.
He thanked the leadership and members of the Institute and promised to build on the legacies of his predecessor. Love Ikuku Oyedoku, Plus TV News.
Hello, hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification button so you get notified about fresh news updates.